Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and feeling relatively okay after that performance. This is my full-time thoughts on Freiburg 1, West Ham 0 in the first leg of the last 16 in the Europa League. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts, and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter to help put food on the tables for those who've been really struggling over the last 4 to 5 years. They're currently supporting 39 separate food banks, guys. So go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So it's literally just finished now, and let's start off, as always, guys, by talking about the team sheet first and foremost. In goal, no surprise, as I predicted in the preview, Fabianski returns in place of Areola for the cup games. But other than that, it was exactly the same side as Everton. So we're looking at Sufal, Emerson, Mavropanos, and Zuma, Alvarez, Kudus, Souček, Ward-Prowse, and Paquetá. So basically 4-5, 4-2-3-1 again, rather than the 4-1-4-1. But we'll go into that at another stage. To be honest with you, I thought we started off well. I thought Freiburg started off well. We should have been at least 1 or 2 up, and Freiburg could have had a goal as well for that matter. So it should have really been. I mean, for example, Bowen's second chance, perfect, absolutely gilded. He fluffed it. You know, Paquetá had a decent chance as well, but that was more towards the second half. You know, but it was. Where else? Where else was it? Yes. But yeah. Anyway, guys, you know what I'm talking about. We should have really been at least 2 up by that middle stage. Mavropanos, there we go. Mavropanos header from James Ward-Prowse's corner. I know Ward-Prowse is involved in there somewhere, so we should have been at least 2. Freiburg should have been at least 1 up. So 2-1 at half time would have been a decent game. But to be fair, I was happy at 0-0 because let's face it, as it stands at the moment, we are only at half time in comparison to, obviously it's 2 legs. So I do think that for the majority of the first half, both teams were trying to sort each other out, see where the issues were, see where the weaknesses, see where the strengths were for either side. So going in at 0-0, I was happy with it. I know a lot of people probably weren't, because a lot of people don't like West Ham not scoring. I'm one of them. But 0-0 at half time, as Don Hutchinson said in the commentary on BT Sports, so TNT Sport, controlling the game a little bit, from managing the performances and stuff. So I agree. I thought we were okay. Second half comes round. Both teams were trying to get something. Nothing really happening. Unfortunately, looks like Emerson's gone down with what looks like from the telly. We won't know this until David Moyes does his post-match review after the game. Which will be, and then obviously more information will be available for when he does the pre-match conference for the Burnley game for Sunday. But it looked like he possibly had either a hamstring or a groin strain. I think it's more of a groin strain by the looks of it. So we'll have to wait and see what comes out from that. Obviously, Creswell came on in his place. Gregoritsch, I said in the preview, he's one of the players we need to keep an eye out for. He came on as a late second half substitution, was on the field for about 15 minutes. Alvarez, I feel really sorry for. That was a bad mistake. It's not just his fault. It was the goal itself, as Hutch was saying. Zuma's ball watching, but it's an easy tapping for Gregoritsch. He's now on 5 goals at home in the Europa League. But having said that, here comes the old football cliche, but having said that, on the day, we're winning that 3-1. On our day, we're winning that 3-1. 100% we're winning that 3-1. But we're not. We're 1-0 down. Creswell came on for Emerson. Didn't do too badly, to be honest with you. Antonio came on for what looked like what should have been really Paquetá. I think it was actually Paquetá, and then Phillips came on for Prowse just before that. So conservative substitutions by Moyes, which is understandable to a degree. As I say, we're at half time, we're 1-0 down, we've got 90 minutes to go next Thursday, which I'll go into for the preview next week because I'm not happy for the fucking 5:15 kickoff, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. And I'll give you explain the reasons why when we go through it later on. But yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just it's poor. It really, really is poor. That we have to kick off. So anyway, let me get back onto this game. Thank you to whoever subscribed earlier today. We are now 8 subscribers away from 2,500. Come on, guys! I know you can do it. I know you want. I know you're enjoying this content. You know the preview for this game and the Everton full-time thoughts video has got some decent likes. So I know for the limited people that are watching this channel, please do share this on your socials, guys, so you can get more people involved in the channel. Please, please do like this as well. But yeah, come on. Just to give you an update in terms of the watch-alongs. I've done some research onto the computer, and the RAM speed is ridiculous. I'm surprised this computer's lasted this 3.5 years that it is. With this RAM speed, it's ridiculous. 2 gig of RAM. You know, it's literally half of the average of of a phone RAM speed. So yeah, I need to get that upgraded, which is going to cost a bit. So doesn't look like any of the watch-alongs are going to happen this month, unfortunately. But we'll have to wait and see. But I'll keep you posted on that. But guys, the preview for the Burnley game will be recorded tomorrow and will be uploaded tomorrow evening as well. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, guys, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Yes, we are feeling a little bit deflated of it. And of course, all that controversy of the penalty that wasn't given. I'm in two minds about it, guys. I genuinely am. Really am in two minds about it. I know everyone's going to say what you talk about, JP. The ball clearly hits his arm. It really, really does. But it was over 4 minutes to review it. Now, there's an argument that from what looked like from the replays is the ball hits the ground, then Souček kicks it up and it goes into the arm of the player. So any other day, I'm sure that's given as a penalty. 100% is given as a penalty. But I can see the argument as to why he wasn't, because he was already jumping. His arms were up like that as he was going up to try and balance himself. I think it's a 50-50. We can debate it all day long. At the end of the day, it hasn't stood, and you can't get those decisions overturned post-match. So it's a shame, but I do genuinely think a 1-1 may have flattered us a little bit as a result of the performance today. But as I say, we had our chances. It was a big risk for Moyes to name the same 10 outfield players. But you've got to take a risk every now and again. So, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if this is relatively the same starting 11 that features on Sunday. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. But guys, thank you very, very much for watching this far. Put your comments in the comment section below. Give us a like if you're enjoying it. Please do share it, and please do subscribe. As I say, 8 subscribers away. So guys, yeah, I will see you soon. All the best now. Take care.